Hello, folks. Welcome to Dex Hack. No. Weird. I'm not dyslexic, but that definitely was. Deck Hex. We have game audio? I think we have game audio. Let me know. It's pretty quiet here. So, I guess let's try the tutorial. This is an adventure game made for Ludum Dare, by, let me get the name right again, Digital Mosaic Games. It looks rad. Alright. Transmitter. Click to interact with the environment. Interfere with alien devices. I wonder if that means interface, but maybe it means interfere. Alright, let's find out. Two space scavengers are exploring an untapped orbital system when they come across a dilapidated and possibly abandoned derelict.
What do you think that is? I think that's something not worth our trouble. What do you mean? It looks like an old treasure just waiting to be cracked open. And what if it's already been looted? What if it's filled with dozens of aliens armed with blasters that are guarding something worth more than this ship? Alien zapping. Now you're speaking my language. Let's get in there. Don't forget the deck hex transmitter. We might need it.
Alright, so let me do this. I'm going to take game capture, there. Gonna be so I'm not in the way. Or at least, so I'm less.
God damn. What the hell is this place? I have no idea. Let's look around. Yeah, alright. Be careful though.
How long is Ludum Dare normally? Isn't it a weekend? You mean Ludum Dare? Yeah. So this is made in a weekend.
It's a computer. I'm not sure how to get it working. Doesn't react. They're just some numbers. 23 and 17. It's used to disrupt local area frequencies. Be careful with that thing. It's not a toy. You should take your own advice. I always see you messing with it. Yeah, well, I've been trying to learn how it works.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
It's a computer.
We're not going to reset that. That's unfortunate.
How did I end up in this mess? You listen to my ideas and think they are good. I wonder what's behind that door. And I wonder how to open it. Maybe I can smash it open. Looks tough. I bet you would break your hand. Can't you see what I'm holding? Let's figure it out some other way. Doesn't react.
23.
It's a computer.
Oh, wait. Hold on. So maybe 40?
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Could you also figure out how to use it? It says this ship is over 200 years old, from 2335. No kidding. Wow, maybe there's something valuable on this baby after all. It says no kidding. I wonder, maybe I can look. Let me try something. Look, the door is open now. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
I think that's an alien. Maybe an embryo. I'm going to shoot it. Don't touch it. I think it's being protected by the laser field. I'll have to find a way to disable it. Then we can take it home and sell it.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
We can't sell that. That's an embryo of this Igor species, and it's probably on its way to Earth. We have to destroy it. It's an embryo of a Z-Gorg. Those bastards almost obliterated the entire Earth back in 2205. That's probably the switch to turn off that defense field. Figure it out, Lucas. Why always me?
I mean, again, for a week experiment, even though there's not a lot, probably not a lot of scenes, this is really good. Mm-hmm.
It's a machine that's making a laser defense field on that alien. According to my radar, the shield is half as powerful as the computer next door. Maybe we can work with that.
Math!
That did something. Good job turning that thing off. Any ideas, big guy? I thought you were the brain here. Not this excuse again. Come on, you are a smart fella. You can figure it out. All right, Joe. Give him hell. Roger that.
Well,
I still think we should have sold it for something. Is that all you think about? Money? Mostly. Well, this was about more than that. This was about stopping one more Z-Gorg from getting to Earth. Isn't there supposed to be a lot of them? Yeah, but I don't know. This is about delaying the inevitable for as long as we can. For saving one more human from having to face one of those things. Making the right choice. Doing what's best for mankind. Doing what we need to... I still think we could have sold it for something.
that it? Aw. Well, that was really cool. Hold on. They've got a few other games here. We're going to check them out. Thing called the Night Owl Murder. And why? We will try the Night Owl Murder. That was a fun little adventure game. Neat little interface idea. All right. A Dex hack. Right. Night Owl Murder, which is meant to be a cyberpunk noir game. Around. This is their most recent title. Ludum Dare 51. Ludum Dare 51. Yep. And we're in. There we go. Click at mouse to interact with the world or dialogue. You need to solve the case before Chip runs out of time. However, the time only passes the action. Feel free to read and listen to dialogue as you please. Every time you click a dialogue option. Interesting.
The name is Walter Kane, detective in the wonderful city of New York. For years I've been on a case that sees me trying to get into the infamous Night Owl's drug ring. My
Are you
partner has
part
put me to a crime
E
scene.
800?
Murder. What does murder have to do with the drug ring? Guess I'll find out shortly.
So, you finally arrived.
Not that I wanted to. I'm here now.
What do you not understand about the word urgent? God damn it, Walter, get your shit together.
So what do we have here?
Mordecai Smolinski. He was the landlord of this godforsaken place.
Surprised that places like this even have landlords.
Not only that, your man was apparently a link in your drug ring case.
Why am I not surprised? So that's it. Problem solved. He was killed by a junkie.
I don't think so, Walter. There's something else. He had a biochip in his head.
Who does it these days?
Someone hacked the biochip and killed him. I don't think your regular junkies can do that. They must have overloaded the circuit board or something. And according to my scanner, the chip was accessed by someone in this building. The signal doesn't go far.
Alright, so I guess I gotta talk to the locals.
Yeah, Walter, there's this other thing. The biochip in his head is a memory unit.
Ooh.
I think it contains more info about the Night Owl's drug ring, and get this. We have the chip removed, but it's slowly dying out. Some kind of safety mechanism or something to destroy itself once the host dies. You need to find your guy in about 5 minutes. Otherwise, this biochip is of no use to us.
Copy that. Who exactly is the victim?
Mordecai Smolinski, an immigrant from
Mordecai
Poland. He's been
Smolinski.
renting out these apartments for decades, but apparently it didn't really make much profit.
So the man started selling drugs.
Pretty much, yeah. He's linked to your Night Owl's drug ring, but we don't exactly
Landlord
know
to
how big
drug
of a player
lord.
he is, or was.
Seriously? They hire such low lives nowadays? I always thought they were a more high-class kind of operation.
And hard times require hard decisions. I guess they're running out of dealers since we started hunting them down. However, I suspect that with the information in this chip, we can probably link Night Owl's business with other open cases the department has. Not many drug dealers are that stupid to leave a memory biochip inside their heads.
I guess it kind of fits the narrative of this guy. So what exactly killed him?
It looks like the biochip basically short-circuited in his brain.
Ooh.
Do you have any idea what caused this short circuit?
It was definitely some kind of hack, somewhere in this building.
Yeah, I can't actually check
Who
it.
exactly is the victim?
Mordecai Smolinski, an immigrant from Poland. He's been renting out these apartments for decades, but apparently it didn't really make much profit.
So the man started selling drugs.
Pretty much, yeah. He's linked to your Night Owl's drug ring, but we don't exactly know how big of a player he is, or was.
Seriously? They hire such low lives nowadays? I always thought they were a more high-class kind of operation.
And hard times require hard decisions. I guess they're running out of dealers since we started hunting them down. However, I suspect that with the information in this chip, we can probably link Night Owl's
I wonder
business
if
with
this
other
is
open
all
cases
one
the
guy
department has.
voicing all
Not
of
many
this,
drug
since
dealers
he's
are
got a
that
voice
stupid to
modulator on
leave
the
a
other
memory
voice.
biochip inside their heads.
However, boy,
I guess it
however,
kind of fits the narrative of this guy.
he's suspect.
Got any leads?
Not really. I got here just a few
Not
minutes
really.
before you, so I didn't get far.
Who do you think are the primary suspects?
Hard
Me
to
and my
say.
inability to do
Probably
accents.
had a lot of enemies
That's the
considering this
suspect.
job, but it could be anyone, drug or not drug related. Look at this place. If I was living in such a hellhole with him as my landlord, I'd probably want to kill him too. I'd start by asking his neighbors.
All right, I'm off.
Don't forget, Walter, 5 minutes.
Looks like he has some kind of smartwatch. I bet it's somehow connected to his biochip.
Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Whoa, whoa.
This chip really is dying out. I don't have much time left. This chip,
Oh, come on. Left click and right click both count.
the guy looks terrible. From what I can see, he probably looked to be in pretty bad shape even before he died. I don't need to go through Smolinski's desk right now. sir.
Uh-huh.
I'm Detective Walter Kane. Can I ask your name?
None of your business.
Well, seeing as I'm a detective investigating a murder on these premises, it is my goddamn business.
Whatever. Just call me Ghost. What do you want?
What was your relationship with Smolenski?
I hated him, just like everyone else.
What exactly was your problem with him?
More like what wasn't a problem. That guy knew we were stuck here and without anywhere else to go. He knew that he would get our rent money no matter what. We are no-lifers. We have no hope, no future. And he took advantage of it.
I see. There's been a murder. Your landlord, Mr. Smolenski, was killed this afternoon.
Finally, some good news.
What do you mean?
That guy deserved worse than that. I'm surprised he didn't get it sooner.
Got it. Did you see anything suspicious lately?
In here, seriously. You're probably the only thing in this building that isn't suspicious. And that I'm not even so sure about. Like I said, I'm not surprised the bastard didn't die sooner.
Did you know he had a biochip in his head?
Don't know, don't care.
The biochip was the cause of his death. It blew inside of his head.
I hope it hurt him. What do I have to do with this?
Just asking if you have any idea what this chip was used for.
He sometimes came back home with some new tech stuff, like TVs, computers, and such. I'm not sure where he got money for it, so I would assume the chip was one of many of his spendings.
Drugs.
Do you have any idea who might have done it?
No idea. I'm just pissed it wasn't me.
Oh, what do you mean?
Everyone wanted me dead. He was torturing us.
How did he torture you?
You know, we mutants hate high temperatures. That asshole was heating up the building in summer just to make us suffer.
Why would he do that?
Beats me. He was a psycho, I can tell you that much.
Why didn't you report him to the police?
Seriously, me, a mutant, reporting human? You live in a dream world, buddy. I would probably die just on my way to the police station.
Did you know he was a drug dealer?
No clue. He sure didn't look like one. Looked more like a drug user than anything.
So you didn't buy drugs from him?
Why do you assume I do drugs?
I didn't.
What is this? A raid on some junkies?
We have a bigger problem than that. I sincerely don't care if you do or don't do drugs. All I want to know is if you ever bought anything from him.
I did. Once. It wasn't much of a drug, more like a medicine for my mutant-related problems. It was expensive as hell, and I was surprised he was able to get it.
So he was connected to some important drug people, you think?
Don't know. Makes no sense to me. He was a nobody. I have no idea where he got the medicine from.
Maybe he was more important than you think.
What did you do
this
today?
Afternoon?
Working?
It's Saturday.
So what? You are working as well.
Good point.
I work at the post office. I had some unfinished letters to deal with before Monday.
Always respect
So
your
you were in
postal
the
carriers,
office.
folks.
No, I was working from my apartment. The office is closed on weekends.
Where do you work, sir?
Post office.
Okay.
You're not even going to ask me how I got a job? As a mutant?
Not really.
Interesting. I'm probably the only mutant that's working with people. My kind is usually hidden somewhere in dark warehouses, stacking crate.
Good for you, then.
All right, that wasn't useful.
Good evening, ma'am.
What do you want?
I am Detective Walter Kane. What is your name, miss?
I'm not talking to pigs.
Do you know Mordecai Smolinski?
Are you seriously asking me if I know my own landlord? Of course I know that old bastard. Why?
He was murdered this afternoon.
Wow, what a surprise. Old bastard had it coming.
No love for the
What
landlord.
do you mean?
Every single living being in this building hated him. I bet even his own furniture did too. And yeah, my name is Claire. Claire Holiday.
Did you know Mr. Smolinski had a biochip?
I mean, I didn't know that, but that's pretty normal nowadays, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It was actually the cause of death. The chip exploded in his brain.
Did he suffer?
I think it was quite quick.
Dang. No justice in this world.
Do you think his death might have been connected to this biochip? Anyone wanting to access it?
I don't know anyone who would want to have anything to do with the old bastard. But, for some reason, one of the tenants, this trucker named Joe, has been visiting him lately. I mean, I don't care, but it's weird since everyone hated Smolinski.
Do you have any idea why this Joe visited him?
No idea. But since you mentioned that drug thing, maybe that's somehow connected? I don't know, you're the detective here.
What were you doing this afternoon?
Me? Nothing. Watching TV.
What was on?
I watched My Precious Loves, the only show that actually has a proper story. Do you watch it too, detective?
Can't say I do. It's not my kind of thing. Did you know that your landlord was part of a drug ring in the city?
Figures. But no, I didn't know that.
And you wouldn't happen to sometimes partake, would you?
Who wants to know?
Seeing as I'm a detective, I would like to know.
No, I don't do drugs.
You realize that it is a felony to lie to a detective.
All right. Who doesn't do drugs around here? Look at this place. You don't want to live in reality. So you think I was buying shit from Smolinski? No way.
I was just asking.
And I was just answering. No, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't even know he was a dealer.
Do you know anyone else in this building who is also doing drugs?
Seriously? Your first time in the ghetto, copper? There are probably more junkies than leaves on the trees outside.
What can you tell me about Ghost, the man living next door?
Not much.
No, definitely
We
not
are
me.
in New York, sir. People don't talk to each other.
Okay, but you know him at least a little bit, don't you?
I mean, I see him in the hall.
Seen anything unusual, maybe?
Maybe like 2 weeks ago, I saw him get in an argument with Smolinski.
Look,
Honestly,
Culinary, I would
that's
love to do more
nothing
voice work.
unusual here.
Or any voice work.
Do you
at
know
this
what
point.
this argument
But
was about?
definitely not me in this.
No idea. Money, I guess. What else would it be?
All right, we're gonna go talk to Joe.
This chip really is.
Damn it.
I've already spoken to Rod. There is a TV Guide magazine here. Maybe I can find out if Miss Holiday told me the truth. I don't need to go through. Good evening.
What are you?
I've already. This indicates I don't need.
How do I...
This magazine says that football was on all day, not My Precious Loves. This watch is some. This. Good evening. You lied to me, Miss Holiday.
What?
There weren't any My Precious Loves episodes on TV today. They showed a football game this afternoon.
All right. I was buying some stuff to ease my mind.
From who?
Random guy on the streets?
So you were outside the building when the murder happened?
I guess so. I don't know when exactly it happened, but I was out most of the day.
Do you know anything about this watch?
It's just a watch. Why?
It is connected to Smolinski's biochip, and it's protected by a password.
So?
Do you have any clue what his password may be? Maybe he's got a dog or something?
If he got a dog, it would already be dead. Knowing what he was like, his password was most likely screw everyone, especially mutants, 99, #.
What do you do for work?
I work in the computer store down the street.
So you are tech savvy?
I wouldn't say so. It's just the closest job I found. Everything else is on the other side of the bridge.
Thank you, Robot Spacer.
Do you know who might...
Have no idea, but
We have a clue that it was someone...
but I know one thing's for sure.
Good evening. Did you see your neighbor, Claire Holiday, today?
I didn't see her, but I definitely heard it over the wall.
What did you hear?
Nothing in particular. All I know is that she was there, talking to someone over the phone, I guess.
What can you tell me?
Apart from acting all high and mighty, I don't know anything about her.
Do you know if she sometimes visited Mr. Smolinski?
Probably. Like everyone in the building. We gotta pay rent.
No, I mean for some...
Let me think. I did see her handing over something to Smolinski, but I have no idea what it was. Maybe money? Maybe she was broke, so she gave him something to compensate for the money. I don't know.
Thank you. Good evening. You lied again. You were in your apartment.
What? That's bullshit.
Ghost told me he heard you speaking to someone.
Ghost? Seriously? You believe that good-for-nothing junkie?
Well, that's what he said, and why would he lie?
And why would I lie?
You already lied
He
once,
hiding
lady.
something. I don't know. Is he trying to set me up?
Ma'am, I think it's time to tell the truth.
All right. I freaking did it, okay? I'm the one in charge, not him. Goddamn bastard was trying to boss me around, and I just couldn't have
Oh,
that.
okay.
Believe
Problem
that?
solved.
Him? Bossing the boss? Night owls can't have that. Can't have that.
Claire Holiday, I am arresting
Well,
you for
okay
the
then.
murder of Mordecai Smolinski. Ultimately, it was pretty clear that Claire Holiday was the killer. She had everything: a motivation, a paper-thin alibi, and devilish good looks. A perfectly orchestrated performance by the now obvious perpetrator. After all these years, I never would have guessed that I would find my night owl nemesis in such a hellhole. But I'm glad it's over. For now.
Interesting. Well, that was fun. Little rushed at the end. Oh, let's look at the time. this is probably a good place to call it. Yeah. I may be back tomorrow, folks. What I think I will do is I'll kind of play it by ear. If I do, I am going to try to cook for Kia and I, because it's just going to be us, I think. So maybe sometime after like 2 or 3, I might go live. We'll just play some random stuff, maybe some Jackbox if there's enough people here, and some other random games. Not Steel Rising unless I'm feeling up to it. But I also might not. So don't be surprised if you don't see anything. I will put out the regular notices elsewhere if I am going live. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. If you're watching live, stick around. We'll go raid somebody rad. If you're watching the archive, feel free to check something else out on the channel. I will put this up on as an archive. As a reminder, this was from Digital Mosaic Games on itch.io. They've got a few other games on there that are totally free. Definitely recommend you check them out. Really cool stuff. They've got like, well, at least 13 or 14 in here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Kudos to them for keeping at it. All right, folks. Again, be safe and be kind to one another. Bye-bye.